Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me in this practice. My name is Beth. Thank you once again for all the lovely comments. I think that the hour 60-minute power yoga is a popular one. You like to sweat, you like a challenging practice. Thank you for all the lovely comments. For those of you that make donations, I really appreciate it. It helps me to buy gears like headsets, microphone, cameras to make this available to all of you. So my gratitude. In today's practice, it will be a challenging power yoga. But even though it's challenging, don't let the word challenging disrupt your mindset. It's open to everyone. Yes, if you are advanced, you might quite enjoy it. If you're a beginner, you might go like, oh, this is quite tough. But everything that I teach in the advanced, I try to incorporate from a beginner's mind. So we come onto the child's pose. And in your child's pose, I want you to set an intention. Why do I say set an intention? Your intention is going to give you the anchor for your personal practice. So if it gets challenging, you can always come into child's pose. Don't let me ask you to come into child's pose. You are the teacher. You can take child's pose at any time. Without further ado, let's practice. I see you in child's pose. Namaste. So in this child's pose, allow yourself to come onto the fingertip. Head is on the mat. This will be a 60 minutes power yoga. It's very challenging, but again, come from a beginner's mind. You're on the fingertip in your child's pose. The hip is reaching towards the heels, allowing your shoulders to draw away from the ears, but going to the shoulder socket as you allow your head to come onto the mat. I want you to commit to your practice. Walk your hands to the right side, still staying on the fingertip. Allowing your shoulders to melt away any stress or tension. And walking your hands to the left side. You're on the fingertip. Breathe in and out. Inhale, come back to center. And allowing yourself to come into all fours, taking your time. Tabletop. Taking a big breath in. Tuck the toes under. Take the right leg back. Just the right leg, noticing your breath. Shoulder away from the ears. Find that length. We're going to bring the right leg to the right side. Pointing that right foot, lifting the inner abdominal muscles. Think as if you're pressing against a wall. Noticing your breath. Noticing your lower back. Take the right leg back. Feel that energy on the right leg. Feel the stretch. Exhale the right knee down to meet with the left. Take the left leg back. Extending. Noticing your breath. So again, take a moment to find your core. As you exhale, bring that left leg to the left side. You can stay on a block or you can stay on the fingertip. Again, what feels comfortable? Keep pushing on that ball of the left leg. Feel your inner adductor muscles. Hands are straight. Breath remains constant. Take the left leg back. Feel it. Feel that breath. Exhale the left knee down. Take the right hand forward. Alongside the right ears. Try not to exaggerate, making sure the shoulder is comfortable. Then take the left leg back. Pull your belly in, stretch out. As you stretch the right hand forward, take the left leg back. Try to keep the back flat for now. Breathe in and breathe out. Push into the left thumb and index finger to broaden across the left shoulder. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring the elbow to knee to touch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee to touch. Extend out, lengthen, hold it here. Exhale, release the right hand and the left leg. Take the right leg back, lengthen, finding your breath. This time the left hand joins as you extend. So pull your belly in, push into that right thumb and index finger. Noticing your breath. Come with an open mind. No matter what poses you encounter, you're still practicing your breathing. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee, contracting it. Again, inhale, extend. Hold it here. Find that length on that back leg. Find your belly, pull it in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Extend. Release the right leg and the left hand. Finding your neutral spine, cat and cow. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Last two. Last one. Come into neutral spine and tuck the toes under. Keep the knee bent. Push into the thumb and index finger. Find your core. Sometimes we lose our core. Maybe you bubble back and forth, right and left. Then exhale, straighten the arm. First, straighten the arm. Breathe in and straighten the leg. Downward facing dog. Make sure your hands are shoulder width apart. Like I said, come with a beginner's mind. Heels press back. Allow your shoulders to settle. And then roll to the ball of the legs and step the left leg back. Left leg forward and then back. Right leg to meet with the left. Lengthen flat back. Surya Namaskar A. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. Remember the intention that you set in the beginning of the class. This is going to allow you to, whenever you come into the mountain pose, you come to that intention. Breathe in, hands reach all the way up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from the hip. Look forward to lengthen. Exhale, step the left leg back. Right leg back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling forward into your plank. This will be a beginner version. Knee, chest, and chin. Inhale, coming into cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Taking the right leg in between the hand. Finding length. Stepping the left leg to meet with the right. Notice any difference? Look forward to lengthen, spreading those bottom cheeks to the sky. Exhale, fold. Relax the head. Maybe the hands come alongside the foot. Legs are straight. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Notice your breath. Hands come in front of the heart. Pull your belly in. Push into those big toes. Maybe lift the heels. Inhale, hands reach up. It's a circle of breath. Exhale, pressing back. Downward facing dog. We step or jump back. Downward facing dog. Making sure your thumb, index finger hits on the mat. Heels reach back. This time, bend the knee, look between the hands, step or jump forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Relax the head. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, hinge from the hip, forward fold. Inhale, forward looking to lengthen. Exhale as you step back, bend the knee, step or jump back, this time Chaturanga Dandasana. Any difference? Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 2 of these Surya Namaskar A, I'll talk you through, and then I want you to do the last one on your own. You can either bend the knee, step forward or jump forward, lengthen flat back, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way to the sky. Exhale, hands come in front of the heart. Catch your breath, feel your legs, tailbone under. Last one on your own. Inhale, hands switch up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Elbow is hugging the rib cage. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for a moment, making sure your alignment, you're not feeling any pain on the shoulder or the knee or the lower back. You're safe. You're feeling good. Taking a big breath in, bend the knee, look between the hand. Step or hop forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Relax the head. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. So we go into Surya Namaskar B. Taking a big breath in, hands reach up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Tuck the tailbone under. Finding that length, sitting low. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Plant the hands on the mat, step back or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a big breath in, bring the left leg in between the hand. Right leg spins down, warrior one. Notice your breath. Square the hip. Exhale the hands down. You can come into the traditional plank, or you can take 3-legged dog. Elbow hugging. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg in between the hand. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale the hands down. Right leg back on the mat or off the mat. Yogi push-up. Upward facing. Downward facing. Breathe in. 5 breaths here. Shoulder down. Face relax. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2 breaths. Make sure you're breathing. It's important. Bend the knee, look between the hand. So more bend the knee, more look between the hand. Step or jump forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Bring the hands by the side. Stand in mountain. Make sure you're breathing. Don't try to adjust your clothes. That's the natural thing to do. It's okay. So again, no fixing of the hair. Just come as is. How about we do 2 more? See how much you can remember? Maybe you still listen to me. Again, you decide. Hands reach up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Tailbone under, belly pose in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look forward to lengthen. Plant the hands on the mat. Bend knee, step back or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Landing softly. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. We start on the right side. Left leg 45 degrees, right leg in between the hand. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale the hands down. Traditional or modify. Right leg up. Yogi push-up. Upward facing, downward facing. The other side, left leg in between the hand, Virabhadrasana 1. Making sure you're breathing, making sure you're squaring the hip, you're not rushing. Exhale the hands down. Traditional or modify. Noticing, again, it's all the mindset. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Just stay here for a moment. You got this, you're stronger. Noticing your breath. Bend knee, look forward, step or jump. Lengthen flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Last one without me talking. Let's see how you get on. If you miss one, it's okay. Hands switch up. We meet back in downward facing dog. Look between the hands, step or jump forward. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, mountain pose. Finding your breath. Allowing your shoulders to relax. Breathe in and out. Now we feel a bit warmer. Noticing your breath. Yeah, we could do 3, we could do 4. We're just staying in the mountain pose. Breathe in and out. Inhale, hands reach all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Noticing your legs. Then lift your heels. Place the hands down. Bring your knee towards your armpit. It might come, it might not come. Each day is a new day. Look forward. Lean forward. Then inhale, lift one leg. If you're a beginner, lift the other leg. Try. You can just draw one leg at a time. Don't feel like you have to press into the Bakasana. Bringing the right leg and left leg mat distance apart. Malasana. Noticing where your hip is in respect to your legs. Finding length. Just enjoying that shoulder opener. Now, you've made a little bit of room here. Place the hands down. Lift the heels once more. Make sure you can press into the fingers. Then lean more forward and lift your legs, both of them at the same time. If you wobble, the mat is there. Then inhale, lift higher. Can you step back or jump back? Take your time. There is no challenge who gets there first. Engage your core, pick the legs up. Step back or jump back. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bring your forearm on the mat. Push into those forearm. Lengthen. Breathe in and breathe out. Can you walk your legs towards the elbow? Pushing your heels back. Finding that length. Forward into your plank. Roll to the right side. Stack or stagger. Side plank. Left hand reach up. Noticing your breath. The left leg behind you, while then open the chest. Shoulder away from the ears. Taking a big breath in. Come back into the side plank mindfully. Forearm on the mat. Shoulder away from the ears. Breathe in. It might not seem like you're working hard enough, but I want you to engage your core. Broaden across your shoulder blades. Come back into plank. Yogi push-up. Upward facing. Coming back into plank. Roll over to the left side. Side plank. Engaging the side obliques. Engaging the thigh. Taking the right hand up. Lift your right leg. Right leg behind the left. While then, open the chest. Noticing your left hand is part of your body. Don't hurt it. Do so mindfully. Come back into side plank. Adjusting the hand and the leg. Breathe in. Right hand comes down. Plank. Yogi push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Noticing your breath. Bring the left leg in between the hand. Inhale, rising up, warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Open your wings, allowing your shoulders. Alignment is important, equally as the yoga pose. But if you're not breathing, then you're not doing yoga. If you let your ego get involved, maybe you fall out, yeah? Peaceful warrior, I want you to lift the left heel if you can, more advanced, and take the right hand back. You're not collapsing on the right hand. Now inhale. I want you to lift the right hand forward, palm facing the front of the left leg. Again, noticing your breath. Sink in. And we're going to come back into warrior two with a smile. Bend the left leg. Noticing your breath. I want you to pick the right leg up, falling warrior or flying warrior. Noticing your right leg. It looks like half moon. But if you're struggling off your half moon, this is a great way to practice. Bending the right leg. Bringing the left hand down. Catch the instep of the right leg. Turn your right knee inward. Now look down on the mat. Inhale. Start to lift your left hand. Dancer's pose. Open the chest. Breathe in. Draw your shoulder. Create that space on the left leg. Kick up. Lean more forward. Left leg straight. And breathe. If you fall, I want you to smile. If you haven't fallen, still smile. Then inhale back to warrior two. Inhale into your goddess pose. Finding length. Rock side to side. Just move side to side. Breathe in. Do what feels good. I want you to sit a little bit lower. Yeah? Sometimes we don't use our adductor muscles. Come back to warrior two on the left leg. Right hand down. Push into the right hand. Inhale the left hand, reach up. Stretch out. Breathe in. Rock to the right outer edge of the right leg. Feel the sensation on the left hip as you twist. Look up. Engage your core. Push into the right hand. And lift the left leg into your side plank. So again, you can pause at any point. I want you to take a full breath in. Bring the left leg behind you. Take wild in. Open the chest. Enjoy. Exhale, plank. Breathe in. Yogi push-up. Upward facing dog. Noticing your hip. Are you dumping the weight on your lower back? Can you look around here? How are you feeling? How's your shoulders? Press into your plank. Downward facing dog. with joy. Joy in the morning, joy in the evening, joy every day. Again, you think what you're going through now is more, there will be people that are willing to trade you for where you are. Taking a big breath in and a big breath out. Step your right leg in between the hand. Control the movement. Spinning the left leg back. Inhale, warrior two. Rolling your arms, drawing the shoulder, lifting the sternum, tucking the tailbone under. Outer edge of the left leg working, right knees bent. A lot of things to remember. But as a yogi, we're being mindful and articulated with our movement. Gazes at the right hand, close the palm. Lift the right heel, peaceful warrior. Reverse warrior. It's only good to do 5 poses correctly with no injury. If you ever had an injury before, oh gosh, it puts you back. So mindfulness is great. Coming back into warrior two. Extend, lengthen, reaching forward now. Forward looking. We're going to fly. We're going to lift the left leg. Inhale, left. So start with the balance first. Don't go for the next one yet. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Start to bend the left leg. I want you to catch the instep of the left leg. This makes sense for your shoulder, not for the ego. Then inhale, we're going to turn the left knee inward, slightly bend the right leg, and slightly straighten the right leg. Then inhale, rising up into your dancer's pose. More squaring the hip, more straightening the leg. Can you lean more forward? Straighten the right leg. If you've lost it, smile. If you haven't lost it, still smile. Again, don't be rigid. Fluidity in movement. Release the left hand. Left leg comes back into warrior two. Smiling. Peaceful warrior. Reverse warrior. Inhale back into goddess pose. Noticing your breath. Rocking back and forth, moving organically, tailbone under. Right hand comes around, wrap the left hand, broaden across your shoulder, pull that belly in towards the spine. Noticing your breath. Unravel the hands. The left hand is crossing, eagle arms. Shoulder away from the ears, lift the elbow up. Sit a little bit lower. Inhale, unravel the hands and come back to warrior two. Smiling. Cartwheel the left hand to the mat. Inhale, take the right hand up. Noticing your right leg. Draw the outer edge of the left leg on the mat. Deepening the twist. But more importantly, check with your left shoulder. How are you doing? Still smiling? Now you're going to increase the mobility, the strength from the core, and lift the right leg to meet with the left. Plank, 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 plank. Planko. Pushing into that left hand, pulling your belly to spine, and lift the right leg up. Behind the left one, while in full expression. Notice where you are. There's no judgment wherever you are. I want you to breathe and smile. And come back into side plank. Right hand down. Plank. Breathe in. Forget what happened in the first 30 minutes of this class. I want you to focus on your breath. Just here and now. Survival mode. If the lion came in now, you wouldn't remember what happened 30 minutes ago. Even yesterday. You would be running for your life. Yogi push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bend the knee. What if the lion came? Would you run? Or would you play dead? Look forward. Step or jump forward into Malasana. Hands in front of the heart. Open. Checking in. How are you feeling? Taking a big breath in. Hands to the mat. Lift the hip. Keep your legs where they are. Open the back body. And bend the knee, Malasana. Shoulder away from the ears. Again, exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift those hips. How are they doing, by the way? Breathe in, lower the hips back down. Open the heart. And we take it again into our crow or crane. Crane, the arms are straight. Again, spread those 5 fingers. Bring the knee towards the armpit. Start to lift the legs. More hugging, more lift legs, more straighten the arms. Breathe in. Take the biggest breath. Point your legs. Don't look back because that's not where you're looking. You want to look forward. Step back, jump back. Elbow is bent 90 degrees. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. How are we doing? Bring the left leg in between the hand. Warrior 2. Lift the left heels. Peaceful warrior variation. Come to warrior 2. Flying. Fly high. Finding your shoulder. Bending the right leg. Catch the inner right leg. Dancer's pose. Noticing how you're feeling. This is the second time. Coming back, warrior 2. Landing mindfully and softly. Peaceful warrior. Reverse warrior. Back to warrior 2. Goddess pose. Toes point out. Hands in cactus. Lift the heels and feel your hip. Noticing your breath. Opening that knee wide. Lower the heels. Warrior 2. Cartwheel both hands to the mat. Step the left leg back and up. 3-legged dog. Lowering down. Yoga push-up. Upward facing. Downward facing. Noticing your breath as it changes. Taking a big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale, bring the right leg in between the hand. Warrior 2. Shoulder away from the ears. Lift the right heel. Peaceful warrior variation. Nothing wrong with the traditional. Finding length. Back to warrior 2. Heels down. Lengthen the spine. Tailbone under. Right hand reach forward. Inhale left. Fly in. Fly high. Again, find the balance first. And then bend the left leg. Dance like no one is watching. Opening wherever you are, you're doing great. Don't forget to smile, don't frown. Come back. Warrior 2. Mindfully like a pin drop. Peaceful warrior. Reverse. Coming back to warrior 2. Coming into goddess pose. Toes point out. Lift heels. Hands in namaskar. Feeling your breath. Shoulder away from the ears. Heels down. Warrior 2. Cartwheel both hands to the mat. Right leg left. 3-legged dog. Finding length. Finding breath. Yogi push up. Upward facing. Downward facing. Forearm on the mat. Take child's pose. Dolphin pose. Stay here for a moment. Connect back with your intention. What intention have you set for yourself? What is holding you accountable? How committed are you? Make sure you're breathing in and out. I can feel it. I know it. You're sweating. Stillness in the pose and find your length. Taking a big breath in. Say goodbye. If you're in dolphin pose, come back into downward facing dog. Can we get yourself maybe a pillow if you have one? If you don't have one, It is A-okay. But I want you to be like a child. Bend the knee. Look between the hands. Your hands are shoulder width apart. Step or jump or walk in between your hands. Sitting down. Chair pose. How is the knee? Maybe lifting the toes. Hands come in front of the heart in humility. The right elbow outside of the left one. Turning, turning, turning. So our first time twisting. Maybe the right hand comes down on the mat or the block. Inhale, the left hand reach up. How are we doing? Right leg, you're going to really lean over to the left. Lift the right leg back into your twist. Deepen the twist. Moment by moment. Then inhale, we're going to unravel ourselves and come into warrior two. It will not be as slow as we go to the second time. Finding your breath. Cartwheel both hands to the mat. Take the left leg back. Three-legged dog. Three-legged plank. Or traditional. Yogi push-up. Upward facing. Downward facing. Great job. Bend the knee. The hand alignment is important. Gaze between the hand. And we meet in chair pose. Utkatasana right away. Hands come in front of the heart. Tailbone under, belly posing. Left elbow outside of the right knee. Maybe this is where you are. Nothing wrong with here. I still stay here every day. Left hand down, maybe. The right hand up. Feel your right shoulder. How are they doing? Then when you have it, inhale. You transfer the weight to the right side and take the left leg back. Taking a big step, opening the left shoulder. Pull your belly in. Take that left leg back. Inhale. Rise up. Warrior two. Exhale the hands to the mat. And take the right leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Inhale, rolling forward into your three-legged plank. Engage those core. Yogi push-up. Upward facing. Finding breath. Downward facing dog. Awesome job. Again, second time maybe a little bit challenging, maybe not. You know the drill now, so when you're ready, bend knee, look forward, step or jump forward. Inhale, forward looking. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands reach to the sky. Exhale, circle the hands in front of the heart. Lengthen the spine, extension of the head. This is not time to fix the lovely hair and clothes. It's time to breathe and connect. From here, bend the knee. Earth to heavens. Chair pose. Prayer to heart. Right elbow, left side. Turn it. We add to it. Right hand stays on the mat. Left hand reach up. This is option one. And maybe you put a pillow for the next one. The next one, we bring the hands down. Then inhale, we lean over to the left side and come into side crow. Now, maybe you're afraid, you haven't done side crow in a while. Maybe you're a bit rusty. You know, we're doing this online thing here. Now, you can bring your head on the mat. I want you to be like a child and start to point and lift the right leg up. Noticing my right leg is active, my left leg is active. I come back mindfully, lifting my head and coming back into chair pose. From here, we're going to step the right leg back, crescent lunge, and then open the hands. Is it any different? You can work to bring your right hand down, left hand up, or you can bring the left hand back. Right hand lift the chest. Pushing into that right leg, opening the heart. Noticing your neck, your shoulder, your breath. Inhale, unravel yourself and come into warrior two. A little smile goes a long way. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Coming back with a straight leg, and then reach that left hand forward, triangle pose. Rest here, but really be mindful of your neck and catch your breath. Inhale, exhale. What intention keeps you grounded? For me, I'm enough. I'm okay where I am. I am worthy to practice yoga. Come back, warrior two. Cartwheel both hands on the mat. Step the left leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Three-legged plank. Challenge yourself to stay. Yogi push-up. Inhale up. Lower down. Inhale up. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Noticing your breath. Downward facing dog. Amazing. You're great. You're wonderful. You're amazing. Bend knee, look between the hand. Step or jump or hop. And come back into chair. Inhale, rise up. Mountain pose. And smile. Yeah, second time is a champ. Make sure your wrist is okay. You can avoid this pose and just do the twisted version. Taking a big breath in. We start to bend the knee. We sweep the earth to the sky. Hands in namaskar. Left elbow, right side. Turning, turning, turning. Create the space for yourself. You don't have to go any further. You can maybe open the hands. Maybe work in here. If you further to go, your hands become your new legs. Shoulder width apart. Make a shelf. Lean in. Maybe dangle the legs. From here, you bring your head on the mat. Inhale, lifting, pointing, opening. Noticing your shoulder. Coming back mindfully. How you went in. Coming back into chair pose. Finding length. Stepping the left leg back. If you're still with me. And then opening the hands. Option one, stay here. Option two, you take a traditional twist. Nothing wrong with either or. If you did this, right hand coming to the left leg, opening the heart. Lengthen the spine. Bending and opening the rib cage. The sternum left. When you have it, coming back as you unravel yourself, Virabhadrasana 2. Peaceful warrior. Straighten the right leg. Finding length. Right hand reach forward. Triangle pose. Breathe in and out. Right bum C is underneath the left. Shoulder away from the ears. Coming back, warrior 2. Holding it here. Lengthening. Cartwheel the hands to the mat. We meet back in three-legged dog. Three-legged plank. 3 of these. Yogi push-up. Crawl if you have to crawl. Walk if you have to walk. Upward facing. Lower your knee on the mat. And take child's pose. Release. Come back to the fingertip. Start to quiet. Noticing the inner voice. Making sure you're breathing in and out. Checking in. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Coming back into tabletop. We go for another round. Let's check in how you're doing. Tuck the toes under. Push back, downward dog. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Finding breath. Hands in Namaskar, right elbow left. Maybe you know this is where I gotta be. Maybe you know you can try the arm balance. Trying is practicing. Maybe the head comes to the mat. Maybe you lift. Finding that breath. Coming back into your chair pose, Utkatasana. Stepping the right leg back. Open the wings. Stay here or take the traditional twist. Or open. Noticing your left leg. Noticing your chest. Coming back, warrior two. Connecting with the breath. Peaceful warrior reverse. Coming back, warrior two. Straighten the left leg, left hand reach forward, triangle pose. Belly pulls in. The smile is there, but the head is the extension of the spine. Bend the left leg, warrior two. Noticing your breath. Skandasana, opening. Shoulder away from the ears. Finding yourself, catching yourself. Back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands inside the left leg. Finding the length, creating the space. You can lower your right knee on the mat, top of the leg on the mat. Lizard pose, forearm on the mat. Check in, where is the resistance here? Are you stopping the breath? Are you feeling uncomfortable? Can you stay on the hands? So again, this is all that mind chatter. The next time the mind says, oh, I can't, I want you to say to it, what can you? Yeah? So instead of fueling the can't, come back to the can. What can you do? Come back into your hands. Tuck the right leg under. Step the right leg to meet with the right leg, right hand rather. Malasana, prayer squat. Breathe in, breathe out. Finding your shoulder. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat. Lift the bum seat. And then walk your legs inward. Lengthen. Plant the hands on the mat. Step back, jump back. We land in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift up like the warrior that you are. Lower down. Inhale, lift. You can keep the knee on the mat. No one is going to bark or yell. You'd have 5 of these. Upward facing dog. Noticing your shoulder. Downward facing dog. Great job, everybody. Bring your forearm on the mat. Dolphin pose. Interlace the hand. Bring the crown of the head on the mat. Walk your legs in. Maybe on the tippy of the toes, tippy toes. Then inhale, lift the legs up into your headstand. Allowing the blood to flow a different way. Making sure you're not dumping the weight on the lower back. Pull that navel in. Don't be afraid to fall. Fall is great. It's not an option, but it's great for success. It's the key recipe for success. Lowering down, however you get there, and take the counter pose, child's pose. You stay on the fingertip, you extend, you lengthen. Again, if the lion came in, trust me, you will not have time to be thinking, bloody crap, it's hard. You'll be doing all you need to do. Taking a big breath in, say goodbye. We come into the other side, the lovely side, the right side. They're all lovely. Again, noticing where you need to go. You go there. Bend knee, look between the hand, step or jump forward. Lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Shake the head, yes and no. Maybe class opposite elbow. Just checking in. Are you still here? Are you still with us? Breathe. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. Finding the length, finding your breath. Hands in Namaskar. Left elbow, right knee. Only that side we gotta do. You stay here. You further to go. You bring the hands on the mat. You bend the elbow, making a shelf. It's also forward looking. Don't look at your toes or your feet. Find that length, lift the legs. Then the head comes to the mat. You can start to kick the legs up, point the toes. Making sure you're pushing into those arms. And come back. Side crow. Elbow is still bent. Coming back into chair pose. Finding the length. Stepping the left leg back. Open the wings. How are you doing? Again, finding your shoulder. You can take any variation that you did on the left side. Opening. Smiling. It's okay. Unraveling yourself as we come into Warrior 2 in style. Peaceful Warrior, reverse. Right hand reach forward, Warrior 2. Straighten the right leg, triangle pose. Back to Warrior 2. Skandasana. Noticing your breath. Has it changed? How are you feeling? Coming back, Warrior 2. Cartwheel your hands inside the right leg. Making the nice room for your lizard. Left knee can come on the mat. Top of the left leg on the mat. You stay here. You further to go, but the knee is hugging inward. Forearm on the mat. Lengthen. Again, when the body says can't, remind it, or the mind rather, what can you do? Maybe it's coming on the hands. Nothing wrong with this. Again, testing the boundaries. Do not draw a box and limit yourself within the box. Remember, it's yoga practice. The more we practice, the better we get at it. Come back into the hands. Lift the left knee. When you have it, left leg meets with the right. And come into Malasana. Looking forward. Exhale, lift the legs. Straighten the legs. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Relax the shoulder. Again, look forward to lengthen. Exhale, peace finger. Grab your big toe. Legs are hip distance apart. Paragustasana. Exhale, fold. Notice your shoulder. Notice your length. Keeping your legs straight as much as you can. Release your neck, your head, and breathe into your lower back. You can go for Paragustasana A, but the legs is straight. It's a hamstring lover, not a fighter. Lengthening and folding. Elbow display outwards. Shoulder soften, eye soft. Release the hands. And then bend the knee. Maybe moving your legs a little bit more to create the space. Malasana. My favorite of all the favorites is you're going to challenge yourself to come into Navasana right away. Bent knees, it looks a bit easier. Finding your length. Finding your breath. Now lower halfway, lower back is on the mat. Feel your belly. And here we're going to do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Commitment is key. We count another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more on your own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Hug your right knee in. Head on the mat. Bend the right leg. Hug the left leg in. Left leg on the mat. Your back bend of your choice. Inhale, lift the hip. Bumpsy first lift. I see a lot of people that drop their hip. Yeah, maybe it's good for the yoga magazines. Again, lift the bumpsy. I should be able to run a marathon underneath you like a bridge. Hence, it's called a bridge pose. Maybe this is where you are. Option to press into wheel. The same principle applies. The legs are hip distance apart. Push into the big toe. Find where you are comfortable. Don't dump the weight on your lower back. I emphasize. Modify. Shoulder away from the ears. Come back when you have it and lower your hip on the mat. There is a reason why it's called Happy Baby. The name hasn't changed. It's not dead. It's live and it's happy. So rock side to side. If you're knackered, you lower down and you take Shavasana. I encourage Shavasana. I know sometimes you have to run, you have to go. Make the time for your practice. It will reward you 10,000 folds. Straighten the right leg. If you have it, remember it's still happy. And straighten the left leg. Feeling like childlike in this pose. Hugging the left leg in. Draw the sole of the feet together. And then making room for your reclining butterfly pose. Bring one hand on top of the heart and one on the belly. Continue to stay here in the reclining, or you can straighten your legs and come into Shavasana. Final pose, Shavasana. Noticing where you are, maybe wiggling the toes and finger, and let it relax. You've done well. Close your eyes. Go within. Allow your body right away to cool down as you breathe in and out. You find your normal breathing. It will come organically. Don't force it. If you're enjoying your child's pose, it's quite okay. If you're enjoying a Shavasana, it's still okay. But when you have it, you stay there. You can join me in cross-legged. Only when you are ready. Don't force it. It's important to take Shavasana. Loka samasta sukino bhavatu. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. That which is sacred within you, I honor that which is sacred within you. Namaste. The light bows to the light. I enjoyed teaching. Hopefully it was okay. Namaste, everyone. Thank you again. I hope you enjoy this yoga practice, from the fallen angel to the goddess pose to the yogi push-up. I know it was challenging. I could feel my sweat. Now, I encourage you to drink some water at the end of the class. If this class or the content brings value to you and you watch up to this moment, when you hit subscribe, it lets the YouTube algorithm know there is someone called Om Green Wellness or Beth Namaste. So, hit the subscribe button, comment, let's get others to practice yoga with me. I enjoy teaching, I love to teach, I love to bring yoga to you because I practice yoga. I love yoga for all it has done for me. I thank the teachers and the founders of yoga for all they have taught us. Namaste. Thank you for coming on your mat. I'll see all of you soon.